Yippee-yay, it's Wednesday. Hey, everybody, guess what? I'm back. Yep, this is Grammy's Rocket Chair, and this here is Grammy Mary here on World Truth Radio and RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 9. Also on the worldtruth.org Spreaker channel, and Heidi Ho, one and all, yippee-yay, cow patty. It is a whack-a-doodle Wednesday. Oy, 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 I wish it was Friday. But wish in one hand, shit in the other, and guess what gets fuller? I think we all know. Okay. Oh, good Lord. I just refreshed Twitter, and gee, who would do that to their cat? Shame on you. That's just not right. Okay, over here on World Truth, let me take a peek here. And yeah, Rome's, I've seen an awful lot of stuff about the shooting. And actually, yeah. Porcus messaged me earlier today and said, did you see that there's a active shooting? And it's like, really? What's the difference between an active shooting and an inactive one? If it's a fucking shooting, it's a fucking shooting. Okay, 4 minutes in, by the way. Who had 4 minutes? Okay, let's see. Over here on World Truth. No, someone had stuck fake fur so their kitty cat looked like a lion, and it was like, really? Seriously? God. My cat would not speak to me and probably shit in my shoes for a week. Both of them would if I tried that with my cats. Okay, over here on World Truth, I see BB9, and I also see Atrax is over here. And Redrick is here. And User is here. Thank you, by the way, User. I pulled up one of your articles. I'm going to use that this evening because I'm a user too. I also see Costin is over here, and I do believe he's over there in the Earlham too. So let's go see who's in the Earlham. Da-dum. I see Asmo right there on top again. Asmo, my goodness, darling. What you doing to Barman that you get to be on top all the time, huh? Oh, okay. Fuck me running. I don't run. Shit. Who in the hell am I kidding? I tried to run a few times, but the girls get a little rambunctious when I try to run. Okay, they don't get that rambunctious, but hey. Claim your 3 tickets to the annual Animal Whorehouse. Hey, there's a lot of those around. I have seen. I don't go there. No. Okay, back to easily distracted tonight. Hi there, Barman. How you doing, darling? How about a round on the house? Or no, not on the house, 'cause it's rather chilly outside, and I have a metal roof, and it's kind of slickery, and people might slide off, and then I'd get sued. We don't want to go there. Okay, I also see, oh, looky there, my favoriteest heavy breather in the whole wide world. Hi, Darth Romes. I love doing that. I'm kind of devious like that. I also see Grimner is over here. Hey there, hi there, ho there, darling, as well as the lovely Moose Girl and the lovely Kate. Then looky there, Remnant 420. It's 420 somewhere, right? I also see, me harassing the help, as well as IB Don C. And looky, Java, Dr. Chew, the new and improved version. And I am out of Java, so I gotta drink water. Yes. No, you're too late, Costin. I already did it at 4 minutes. I dropped a bomb just right off the bat. 'Cause I have been doing training at work, and no, I don't train well. Which is probably why I'm divorced. But okay, I also see Juana Taco is here. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Not on the, oh, pay up? Okay, barman, will you take it and trade? Wink, wink. Shit, I'm going to be working at it for a while, I think. I also see, hey, I, you guys, I got gadinkers going on all over. Whew, that sounded naughty. Um, I see Costin 78774 is here, as well as Oslo, and to round out the crew over here in the RLM, I see the one, the only, the Atrax. Heidi ho, one and all. How are you doing on this Wackadoodle Wednesday? It was actually warmer today out here in Booneyville. It got up into the 40s. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, a lot of the crap was melting. So now I have mud puddles everywhere. Yippee, yippee. Just another reason to say yippee-yi-yay cow patty, 'cause yeah, you step in the mud puddles and it makes that slurpy noise, just like when you stepped in something you weren't supposed to step in. Oh, fuck fuckity fuck. What's a fuck fuckity fuck? That sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm not afraid to drop F-bombs, just so's you know. In case y'all are shocked by that. Okay, I didn't put anything over on Facebook because it doesn't do a fucking bit of good to put anything over on Facebook because nobody pays a frickin' bit of attention. And I think Facebook doesn't let anybody know that I'm putting this stuff over there. So, fuck them. Joke them if they can't take a fuck. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to go first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yes, what's that over there? Oh, another San Bernardino. Yes, I better get that out of the way real quick. Okay, or maybe not real quick. Maybe I'll go on a rant and I just don't know it yet. Holy shit, all of a sudden I got 118 new tweets and I just refreshed. Geez, so Pete, are y'all talking about... Oh, it's a black SUV. Don't say black. That's racist. You can't say that. It's just a really, really dark one. Oh, can't say that either, can you? Jeez, oh, Pete. These people that have butt hurts over frickin' words. Lord almighty. Okay, yeah. San Bernardino, and shots fired, and false flag, and yeah. That's my thinking, at least. I'm thinking this is another false flag. Yeah, Costin, you're an overachiever, all right. See how you are. Oh, Pessimist Prime. Hey, I think I know who that is. Hey there, Pessimist Prime. How's things? Oh, it's an African-American SUV. So it was built in Africa? By Americans? Cool. That's just spiffy. Oh, vampires? Well, you know, they were having a training. How is it? Either it's really quinky dinky, that almost every time, okay, throw the almost out, they're having some kind of training going on whenever this shit happens, or this shit happens because it's part of the training drill. And I just want to let you know, I have participated in training drills before. Even out here in Booneyville, we have such things. And yeah, I had to be a victim of an anhydrous tank explosion. And I was supposed to lay there all kind of crumpled up with my leg stuck underneath a pallet, and the other leg was propped up against a tank that did not explode. And it's like, really? Seriously? And, I was supposed to lay there and whine and moan and groan, which, yeah, I suck at that. I really do. Because I have a high pain threshold, apparently. I didn't even, when I was in labor, and there were lots of things I wanted to say when I was in labor, but, what the hell? In any case, there were some people that were very good at playing the victim. Apparently, I was too good of a quiet victim. I was supposed to be in shock, by the way, which, when you're in shock, are you supposed to be screaming and hollering and whining and moaning and groaning? So how in the hell... Yeah, Grim, I was once. I was a crisis actor, and they never asked for me to do it again because I so totally sucked at it. Totally sucked at it. And I sucked at it so bad, actually, that they forgot I was even there. After they had put me into an emergency room to come check on me later because I was in shock. Yeah. Like the medical staff really knew what they were doing. And my feet were people sickles because they took my socks off of me. So, yeah. Happily throw a firecracker. Oh, well, thank you very much, Pessimist Prime. You poo-poo head. Just you wait, mister. Um, I'm not even going to say that very similitude word. See, I just butchered it on purpose. Because I can. So, in any case, San Bernardino. Pfft. I am either extremely jaded, which no, I don't think I am because I don't have a green hue to me, or I don't believe shit of what's out there anymore. I don't even believe shit that I say anymore. It's like, really? Do I really mean that? I don't know. Do I? There's just entirely too much crap out there. And it seems like they're always trying to, no, I don't want support assist. Okay? Go away. I think they're just throwing shit out there just to get people riled up. And, oh, did you know that your belly button is home to thousands of bacteria? That just popped up on Twitter. I'll bet you didn't know that. I thought it just had lint. Okay. So, let's see. What do I have? I don't want to do that one yet. How about we go here? This is still in California, land of fruits and nuts. SWAT officers converge on suspect vehicle after 14 dead. Okay. Hi, Lino. I see you're back. I'm doing wonderful, darling. How are you? I hope everything is just going absolutely spiffy for you. Oh, and that's right. I thank you, BB, for posting something over here because, yeah, it reminded me. BB is going to... Hi, TD. How are you doing, darling? BB has got a radio show. It's not on WT, though. Shame, shame, shame on you, BB. You should have said something. We'd have put you over here. We'd have found you a spot. In any case, BB has got big news. It's official that he's starting next Wacky Wednesday, December the 9th. He will be hosting Blackbird's Breakfast Club over on Radio Werewolf from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which is the same time I'm on. So, competition? I think so. BB, I don't think you can be near as wackadoodle as I am, hun. You're just entirely too serial. Not cornflakes either. More like Cheerios. Okay. And there's David. I see David's over here too. Hi, David. Okay, I'm going to get back to, where was I at? Oh, Berkeley. Berkeley. You know, that lovely place where all the hippies live? Or where the hippies were from? Or whatever the hell. My, how things change. Berkeley passes strict laws for sidewalks and homeless. Ah, well, Berkeley... You know, this is where all those liberals live, right? You know, all those liberal people that, yeah, not in my backyard. NIMBY people. Despite heated opposition from homeless advocates, the Berkeley City Council voted Tuesday night in favor of strict set of laws that will ban people from taking up more than 2 square feet of space on sidewalks. Well... The law bans people from sleeping in planter beds, leaving any personal belongings in trees, and also tightening existing bans on public urination and defecation. You better crack down. Oh, that's right. They already crack down on puppies, don't they? Yeah, you have to carry a little frickin' Ziploc bag around with you all the time in case your dog takes a shit. Really? Okay, carrying it around in a frickin' Ziploc bag and then throwing it into the... Dog shit is biodegradable, idiots. It really is. But when you put it in a Ziploc bag, it takes it a hell of a lot longer to biodegrade. And then when you step on it and that Ziploc breaks, whew, It has a rather aromatic way to it, don't you know? In any case, Vice Mayor Linda Mao says that the rules are meant to help the homeless. Oh, it's going to help you. It's for your own good, don't you know? This is designed to create welcoming sidewalks for everyone. Really? You know, sidewalks are just there to be walked on, aren't they? Hence the name sidewalk. Are you supposed to walk on your side? Are you supposed to lay it? Never mind. The city plans to build new public bathrooms downtown and create storage units for personal belongings, which, by the way, will cost you as much as normal rent would cost because, well, if you want your stuff to be safe, it's gonna cost you. That's the way they roll. What? Okay, Lino says that he just received a news suggests that Grammy Mary is head of ISIL state. Am I now? Well, I am such an overachiever. I didn't even know that. Damn. I'll get to something about that here in a little bit too, Lino. Thank you very much. Back to Berkeley, though. 6 council members voted in favor of this ordinance, while 3 others did not vote. The Berkeley side tweeted late Tuesday night, devolves. Homeless behavior sidewalk ordinance passes with 6 votes in favor. 3 others didn't vote. Meeting is adjourned. Well, yeah. The 3 that didn't vote, cowards. Wussies. At least say no. No. You know? I mean, that's the least you could do. Instead of going, I abstained from voting. No, I can't decide. I'm sitting on the fence. It's so far up my ass right now, I can't get off the fence. Shit, this totally sucks. Yeah. And guess what? You're also going to get to pay for those new public bathrooms downtown that will never have toilet paper in them because that's just the way it works in public bathrooms. Why, thank you. And, yeah, they will always be filthy. There'll be shit on the floor. There'll be piss on the floor. So, hey, it's kind of, you may as well just go outside because it'll be a hell of a lot cleaner, more sanitary. Just saying. That was actually a link to something that I did. I think Rob Works shared it over on World Truth from Patriot Rising, where they're sending billions and billions over to Israel, but the homeless, fuck them. Nah. Can you fit in 2 square feet of sidewalk? If you overlap, you'll be in trouble. I know, Atrax. It's just it's that secret life that I'm living. Oh, so you want to kill people after listen? Well, I'm happy for you. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the syringes too. Yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah. Apples. Oh, hey. Ooh, I got walnuts too. Hey, did you know that walnuts are very good at keeping spiders away? It works. It really does. I put some walnuts in the basement windowsills, and I haven't had any spiders lately. Not even seen any little dead ones. Because my kitty cat is so good. That's probably why she's so maniacal now, because she doesn't have spiders to chase. But hey, I don't have spiders to go, shit! And then, yeah. Porta Johns. Oh, those are such lovely things, too. Okay, let me share this over on World Truth as well. Did I put it over? Did I? I just thought I did. No, I did. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. I'm having one of those days. Such lovely people. Yes, these lovely people that you should, everyone should care about their fellow man, and I suggest you care for them by paying for it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for volunteering me. I truly appreciate it. You lovely assholes, you. Okay, now I'm going to go to. I don't remember who shared this one. Yes, Lena. You know what? I think, therefore, I'm scary. Yeah. I knew something was amiss. I forgot to shut off the little speaker noises. Yes. Um, Actually, Lino, no, I have not put a Christmas tree up yet. Because I have two cats, two dogs, and a bunny rabbit. And not that the bunny rabbit runs around like a crazy fiend, but the two cats and the two dogs do. And I would be picking up Christmas tree parts and pieces every freaking day. So if I put a Christmas tree up, it's probably going to be one of those that I can hang on the wall kind of things. Don't you know? Besides the fact that Christmas just doesn't, well, not going to go there. So, okay. Does that make me a terrorist for not putting my Christmas tree up? I try to keep that spirit year round, let alone, just one day a year and spending like an idiot, which I did see in the news the other day that Black Friday was not as stellar as they were hoping it to be. Darn. I feel bad. What the hell, Twitter? What's the deal, pickle? Oh, look, there's all kinds of cop cars and everything. And the officers are just standing around and there's a body on the ground. Okay. And it's to see how the presidential candidates reacted. Good Lord, Twitter's going fucking nuts. Okay, fine, never mind. Okay, this is from presstv.ir, and I believe user is the one that shared this, and I'm just going to go there. Yes, Christmas is a terrorist word, so I'm going to say it quite a bit, and I'm actually going to play Christmas music as well, because I really enjoy Christmas music, at least like Trans-Siberian Orchestra and the rock ones. Twisted Sister has a really good one. I like Christmas music. I don't. I could give a shit less about the whole holiday thing anymore. To me, it's just entirely too fucking commercial. Yeah, whatever. Oh, hey, did you see this? Okay. Pessimus Prime posted that he always has walnuts and pecans in the house and has never been attacked by crocodiles. So, wow, I really need to, I need to get pecans too because I'm really concerned about crocodiles out here in the high plains where it used to be an inland sea 200 and some odd thousand years ago or something like that. No, it's ha-bum-hug. In any case, hug-a-bum. Americans love Putin for destroying Daesh, says a U.S. analyst. Americans are grateful to Russia and love President Vladimir Putin for launching a war against Daesh terrorists wreaking havoc in Syria. This says Scott Bennett, a U.S. counterterrorism analyst. Bennett, a former U.S. Army psychological warfare officer, so he ought to know, made the remarks in a phone interview with Press TV on Wednesday while commenting on the statement on a statement by Dangleberry, who predicted on Tuesday that a Democrat would win the White House next year. It's more like the Red Shed. I gotta agree with Hambo over on Pig Gazette on that one. It is the Red Shed. And it's not because commies reside in there. It's because of all the blood. You just don't see it. I'm anticipating a Democrat succeeding me. I am confident in the wisdom of the American people on that front, Dangleberry said during a press conference from Paris, as he was over there speaking on the importance of dealing with climate change, because that, my dear listeners, is how we are going to rein in terrorism is dealing with climate change. You just can't make this shit up. Apparently, Bennett said that the front-runner Democratic candidate Hillary, the Harpy Clinton, will not win in 2016 presidential election because I like how he has this worded. She will soon possibly be indicted for criminal acts. She will soon possibly, maybe, might almost, kinda, sorta. Really? Has the Harpy outlived her usefulness? Is that why they're throwing her under the bus? Looks like she's already been thrown under the bus. Have you seen a picture of her lately? Goes on to say, I don't think, in fact, I probably would say, let's get really, show your conviction on this. I probably would say absolutely not, that Hillary Clinton would be the candidate. Probably, might, almost, kinda, sorta, can you feel me waffling? Although I do like waffles with strawberries and whipped cream. But not that kind of waffling. Goes on to say, because she very well soon may be indicted for criminal acts. Soon, might, maybe, possibly. Which include treason and misprison. What is misprison? Or misprision? What the hell is that? That's of a felon. Oh, misprision of felony and aiding and abetting international terrorists. Okay, you're aiding and abetting national terrorists because every frickin' Nimrod in D.C. just about is a terrorist. Trying to scare the shit out of everyone else. Although, are you really a terrorist when people are no longer scared of you? Just curious. Because, terrorism only works if you change your behavior because of their actions. If you don't change your behavior, then are they really terrorists? Inquiring minds time. Also goes on to say, because when she was at the State Department and Secretary of State, she prosecuted a Union Bank of Switzerland whistleblower who gave us all sorts of intelligence on terrorist financing. Instead of releasing this information and giving it to the American intelligence community, she covered it up because it was in her litter box. And that's what kitty cats do when they poo. They cover it up. And then if you have doggies, they come dig it out. Ew. And she prosecuted this whistleblower, and she got $1.5 million from Saudi Arabia, from the Union Bank of Switzerland, to her president husband, Slick Willie Clinton, and to herself. Well, but it's just a possibility that charges might, maybe, kind of, sort of be thought about being pressed against her. Ew. Ew. Can you imagine anything being pressed against that? Ew. There are as many as 14 Republicans that are seeking the party's nomination for president, but only Donald Trump, Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz, and Marco Rubio are considered serious contenders. Wow. Wow. Those four, in and of themselves, are enough to make me go, we're fucked. And there's absolutely no KY jelly involved whatsoever. Hillary Clinton is competing against only one Democrat and one independent senator, Bernie Sanders, for the Democratic Party's nomination. Only Sanders is considered at all competitive in the early primaries. Well, we're fucked. Yes, we are. Unless we just quit playing the game, which I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Trump has a real chance of winning, which really, truly terrifies hell out of me. He's a terrorist. Actually, it doesn't terrify me. It's just one of those things where it's like, wow, are you serious? Donald Trump is the best we could come up with. Shit. Damn. We are so fucked. um. Oh, and this is because he represents an independent person. You're so funny. He is not an establishment Republican. Well, okay. I got to give you that. And the American public does not like establishment candidates anymore. No, we don't. But that's because they are the ones who got us into the wasteful wars and have really created the police state at home and are constantly demanding that the government continues its surveillance and its various prosecutions of American citizens. And I had a video that I shared not too long ago, and I've listened to it multiple times since then about the whole white guilt thing. And yeah, people are really oh, Lino says I'm a terrorist because I don't have a tree. Okay, squirrel, it is just totally gone. It was right there and now it's gone. I hate when that happens. Okay, let me see. Let me go back and see what I was reading. Oh, okay. What? Oh, the reason why we have governments is because that way we don't have to take personal responsibility, for, being thy brother's keeper kind of thing. Because, when you have Big Brother around to constantly put you in a headlock and scob your knob, give you a wedgie, all that fun shit, you need Big Brother around to do that kind of stuff because, well, if nothing else, you have plausible deniability. You can kick back and you can go, it's the government, don't you know? I didn't have anything to do with it. Oh, yeah, sure, I support that shit, but it was the government that did it. Really? Really? Government did it. An imaginary, fictitious thing, if it is even a thing other than a blood-sucking, whatever, imaginary thing. With all of these wonderful little rules and ordinances, which an ordinance is not a law, it's just a fucking ordinance. I was on city council, I know how that shit works. Oh, sure, they'll tell you it's a law, but no, it's not. It's just an ordinance. Kind of like ordinances when they, in war. Well, we shot off some ordnance. Really? You shot off ordnance? Oh, hey, guess what? Squirrel. My Twitter shows 420. Is that cosmic significance or what? I'm thinking it is. Back to Press TV. I'm rambling. I'm thinking my brother is probably going to want to go out and shoot somebody. Thank God I live 4 hours away. And he doesn't have anything that'll shoot that far. In any case, let's see, where was I at? Okay. There I am. Oh. So, the American public is tired of all of that, the government surveilling us, watching over us, peeking in our windows. Peeping Toms go to jail for that shit, or get shot, if the property owner just happens to have a gun. Which is why they don't want us to have those. So, the American public is tired of all that. And that leads me to believe that they are already inclined to vote for the Donald. And the other candidates, well, Marco Rubio, I think, is too young and is far too much an aggressive warmonger. And the American citizens are tired of war. The American citizens do not want to get into any more unnecessary wars and fights, which, no, we don't. We're tired of it. We're tired of our best and our brightest and our younger people going off to some foreign land and shooting a bunch of people that, until they got sent over there hadn't done a fucking thing to them. A bunch of people that are over there going, what did I do? Shit, you just blew up my house. What the hell did I do to you? Why? Why are we over there? I don't understand it. Of course, I just don't understand war, apparently. In any case, according to a recent poll, Trump is still leading the Republican field nationally, but his support has fallen by 12 points in less than a week, mainly because of his recent controversial remarks against Muslims. Oh, Trumples. Trumples, Trumples. The decline in his popularity among Republicans is the biggest since he leapt to the top of the field in July. Leaps and bounds. And who said white men can't jump? He leapt. Is that something different from jumping? I think it is. I know, Rascal. Are you going to help me tonight? You going to purr really loud so they can hear you? Okay. There you go. Good girl. Okay, what's going on over here? I guess to see. What did you say, Juana? Uh-oh, Costin fell out. Dang it. Ouch. I'm going to catch up on the baby girl. Okay. Yeah, not... Okay, Remnant, I agree with that. Not everyone wants to take responsibility, even if they think they do. Yeah. Because they just know, because they're the media, and the media just knows why someone's numbers have fallen. It has absolutely nothing to do with the way they gathered those numbers, or the questions that they asked, or any of that other fun shit. It has everything to do with the fact that the Donald just, his numbers are slipping. I think it's the bad hair piece is what I think. Hair Club for Men really worked for the Donald. I don't know. I know, baby girl. My kitty cat is just being so lovey, and I have no idea why. It's not like I'm just prattling and rambling. Okay, Lino, I got to see what all you wrote. Okay. Yes, we do have some global crises going on, and one of them is actually the lovely mess that's going on down in Brazil right now with the dams that burst with all of that contaminated mining water that went all over the place, killing fish all over the place, spilling into the Atlantic Ocean, wiping away villages. Yeah. But, they're mining for precious metals that we all want. Oh, it's a possum? He's a possum top? All righty. I did not know that, Atrax. Thank you for cluing me in on that. Okay. Let's go to something fun, because I just really... I've had it with... Ouch. Oh, now my kitty cat's shocking me. This is one that I believe Atrax actually shared on my wall earlier today. A Bradenton armed robbery suspect arrested after being shot with his own gun. Dude, are you trying to win a Darwin Award? Obviously, you're not trying hard enough, because in order to win a Darwin Award, you have to make yourself room temperature. In Bradenton, Florida, an alleged attempted, so we think it might have possibly been someone thinking about taking something that wasn't theirs. They were going to try it at least. Apparently, they attempted a robbery in Bradenton late Tuesday night, and it ended with the suspect in police custody after he was shot in the leg with his own gun. Because he's an overachiever, don't you know? Per a report from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, 35-year-old convicted felon Mohammed Solomon, I don't think it's the same one, was spotted by the husband of a homeowner attempting to gain access to a structure located on 2nd Street E in Bradenton. Excuse me. The residence, which is undergoing renovations, had been burglarized the night before, and the husband was staying there with a friend just in case someone else decided to break in. Ah. Shortly before midnight on December 1st, the husband spotted Solomon attempting to gain access to the home by climbing an outdoor staircase that led to a covered porch. How do you know he was trying to gain access? Maybe he was just trying to get up on the covered porch because he didn't want no crocodiles or aladiles getting him. This is Florida, after all. The husband concealed himself behind a tarp on the landing and could see that Solomon was carrying a gun as he approached because of crocodiles and alligators. Yeah. Thinking quickly, the husband used the element of surprise. Supplies! Jumped out and physically attacking Solomon, knocking the gun from his hand in the process. As the two men scuffled, Solomon appeared to reach behind his back. He just appeared to do it, though. He just appeared. Presumably for a second gun. We're presuming here. I love it how they're just so concise with all of this. At which point, the husband grabbed Solomon's original gun and shot the would-be burglar in the leg. Well, that's not nearly as fun as him shooting himself. Shit. The husband then put Solomon in a bear hug and held him until police could arrive. If you shot him in the leg, darling, how's he going to get away anyway? Unless you just grazed him. I don't know. Apparently, a criminal history check was conducted on Solomon, and it was determined that he had 22 prior felony convictions, and yet walking the streets and climbing up onto covered porches. With the most recent coming at 2011 for possession of a controlled substance. He was treated for a non-life-threatening injury before being taken into Podipo custody. So, well, Solomon, we're going to have a little chit-chat with you after Freaker's Ball. That's just all there is to it, darling. Have you been getting up to naughty business, young man? Oh, FBI. Who has herpes? Stop chewing on my buttons, kitty. Oh, brat. Ah, yes, I gotta agree with you, Juana. Juana says they donated their limbs and lives to the worldwide land of the free. Yeah. Sacrificed on the altar of, capitalism. Democracy. Yeah. Alrighty. I know, Kiki. Okay. I gotta go to this one because this is just, I have heard people call cops asses. I've heard them call them worse. But apparently in Oklahoma, an ass gets to take a ride in the cop car and it's not the one driving. Because a donkey is taking a ride in an Oklahoma police car. This is over on UPI. Oh, Trump has a bad herpes. Thank you, Grimner, for, because as if I remember what the hell I say. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if he's got herpes or not. Or if it's simplex 2 or whatever the fuck it is. In any case, apparently in Norman, Oklahoma, it's not every day that you see a donkey in the back of a police car. But apparently Officer Cannon helped to get it safely off the roadway. And apparently the only way to get it off the roadway was to say, come on, let's go for a ride. Okay, babe girl, get down. She's kneading the bread dough on my lap, and that's not exactly fun. Apparently, the police department in Norman, Oklahoma wrote in a Facebook post that Officer Kyle Kanan responded to a call about a donkey on the loose. Somebody's got loose ass out there on the road. You know, usually they arrest them people for selling something. This was apparently in the city Tuesday morning. Robin Strader, who first spotted the donkey and called the police, offered to help the animal on her property until its owners could be found. But she and Kanan then faced the problem of how to transport it. She said, well, no, it won't fit in my car, which really, you were going to put a frickin' donkey in your car. Okay. And I was like, hey, it'll fit in my car. Apparently that's what the officer said. So the pair used animal feed to lure the donkey, nicknamed Squishy, into the back seat of the cop car for transportation to Strader's property. Officer Kyle said that the donkey left him a memento of their 4-mile trip together. It's called natural fertilizer, darling. Don't be looking down your nose at it. Plug your nose and move along. Apparently it used its bathroom in the back of the patrol car. Did a number 2. And I must have got it right after breakfast because there was a lot. Ooh, well, maybe just the thought of an ass riding around in a cop car just made it shit itself. It just couldn't. It was like, wow, this is just too freaking funny. It laughed its ass off and therefore shit everywhere. I not know. But that, that's not necessarily something that you see every day. But hey, only in Oklahoma. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe there's other places that do it too. Okay. Making the world safe for demon crazy. Yeah, right. Yeehaw. Yeah, Grim. Yep. Okay. Hi there, cowboy. How are you doing this evening, darling? Put this over here on World Truth real quick. Alino, I see that you commented again. Somebody's been very stinky. Poor little donkey. Asses are supposed to be smelly. Oh, Lino, you're so funny. Okay, let me see what I got. I got some notifications here. Holy shit. I'm just going to close my Twitter because it's going freaking nuts and I don't want to see all that crap. I really don't. If I don't want to see it, then it doesn't exist, right? That's the way my mom looks at it, at least. You no longer exist to me. Okay, what's this? Ah, okay, here's another one from TrueTube.tv, and I believe user also shared this one, which I actually listened to the video that was attached to it prior to coming on the air. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, it's from Hitler Was Right. Okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and share this link, and it's basically rehashing some of what Scott Bennett had said, and Scott Bennett is actually the one talking in the video, so I'll let you, y'all. Oh, yeah. Have its sorry dead ass in the backseat of a cop car? That would really suck, wouldn't it? Hi. Okay. I'm going to go back to Oopie. Just because. Hey, did you know that the Baby Center's top baby names of 2015 are Sophia and Jackson? Did you know that? I did not know that until now. There you go. Sophia and Jackson. I do like Sophia. Jackson, I thought that was a last name. Apparently, A popular parenting website said that the top baby names of 2015 were Sophia and Jackson, the same names that headlined the list last year. So people have no longer, and they're spelled even, to where you recognize what the hell they're supposed to be. No creative spelling, no nothing. People are just losing their imagination. That's what it is. The website said that Madeline, which made its first appearance on the list last year, was booted from the top 10 this year by Madison. Well, what the hell did Madeline do? God damn it. Okay, the top 10 list for boys contained all the same names as last year, but Jacob fell to the number 10 spot while Logan rose to the number 9. The top 10 girls' names are Sophia, Emma, Olivia, Ava, Mia, Isabella, Zoe, Lily, Emily, and Madison. So there you go. The top 10 boys' names are Jackson, Aiden, Liam, Lucas, Noah, Mason, Ethan, Caden, Logan, and Jacob. So there you go. Bet that's something that you really wanted to know, isn't it? My name probably isn't going to make it onto those anytime soon. Because I don't think Grammy is something you want to name your baby, is it? Okay. Let's see. I was looking on Cracked, but I really didn't see a whole heck of a lot on there. So, do you know what a doofnado is? I'd never heard of such a critter until I saw this headline over on UPI. Apparently, music festival revelers dance in a doofnado. Huh. So does that make them doofs? This is in Pylong, Australia. Down under, Nibby. Down under. The footage from Australian Music Festival shows revelers running into a large whirlwind of a doofnado dance party. See, even Mother Nature wanted to play along at the music festival. She must have really been enjoying this shit to be dancing along. The footage captured by a Canadian. Okay. Wow, talk about extremes here. Let's see. This was at the Earthcore Festival in Pylong. It was posted to YouTube, and it shows dancers running headlong into a whirlwind, which is also known as a willy willy. A willy willy. Okay. Bonifant nicknamed the whirlwind a doofnado after the Australian term doof for a dance party in the wilderness. Well, that's not what we call a doof. But if it comforts you to think that way, there you go. That is kind of cool, though. You can see lots of them dust devils out here in my neck of the woods. Yes, you can. I don't know, Faye. I'd imagine if they could sleep standing up with their eyes open, they could probably get away with it. Especially if they talk in their sleep, nobody would know any difference. And if they're sleepwalkers, never know. Three of your friends were named Linda? Ah. Gonorrhea and chlamydia. I've heard of gonorrhea and syphilis. Those are such lovely girls' names. How about Denise and the nephew? That's another pair that's only for twins, though. Okay. I'll put the doofernator. Flight radar shows multiple aircraft circling San Bernardino. Shock. Is that because they're not letting people land? Huh, Jerry? I don't know, Christopher, if there's any photos of the crisis actors or not, hun. Hi, by the way. Okay. Let me share this real quick. Over here on the World Truth. Now, I'm going to look in my pocket because I do have some other fun things over here. This is one that Grimner posted on my wall earlier, and I'm thinking, wow, we are hosed, hosed, hosed. Okay, this is from time.com. Lazy college students can now have 7-Eleven munchies delivered to their dorms. Okay, now I admit this is one of the few times that I actually did start reading an article before I got online and on air. And I thought, I got to see what the hell. But man, this is the ultimate in lazy. Apparently escaping the freshman 15 at some schools just got harder, because 7-Elevens now deliver to dorms in 5 states. The convenience store partnered with the mobile app Tap and Go to bring dorm room deliveries of Slurpees, snacks, and other goodies from the chain's local outpost to hungry college students. The app lets shoppers virtually browse the store's aisles and place their order with a few taps. You know, which is like, really? How freaking lazy are you that you can't even do your own Slurpee? I wouldn't trust someone else to do my own Slurpee. Just saying. Not without me watching them. Because I just plain don't trust them. Damn it. You never know what they might slip in there. Slip in your Slurpee. Apparently, sometimes you just need a Slurpee and a pizza at 1 a.m., Tap and Go's chief business officer Jeff Hardy said in a release. The 7-Eleven partnership is being rolled out at schools in, no, really? Mexifornia, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Maryland. Well, aren't they special? Getting food delivered to dorms is nothing new, of course. College kids have been eating pizza and the like delivered to dorms for ages, which, yeah, tacos come to mind. But Tap and Go aims to make it easier than scrolling through menus online than getting on the phone to place an order. Okay. The 3-year-old startup delivery service, which operates in more than 100 colleges, competes with other app-based mobile delivery services like Grubhub, Postmates, DoorDash, and Rush Order. It announced it would start delivering food on campus from Chipotle Mexican Grill back in September, which I do kind of like Chipotle. Many of these mobile delivery services are eyeing the college market as fertile ground for growing a mobile delivery business, and there are indications it could be lucrative. Could, maybe, almost, kind of, sort of. This is from children that, in debt up past their eyeballs. And yet, they pay the $2.99 delivery fee for the privilege of getting Tap and Go to bring munchies to a dorm room. Wow. Really? I think throwing some house shoes on and trundling on down to 7-Eleven is a hell of a lot cheaper. Students today seem willing to pay the extra to get fast food with no waiting in line or even putting on their shoes. They are redefining convenience and accustomed to ordering what they want with a few taps on a computer or smartphone. See, that's really why are we encouraging this? Seriously? Why are we encouraging this? I'm thinking the movie, the cartoon thingy, Wall-E. Yeah, that's going to, if we survive, that will come to pass a lot sooner than you realize. Apparently, getting ice cream, energy drinks, pizza, chicken wings, and sandwiches are among the foods favored by college kids today. This is according to Dudala, who is the 7-Eleven Vice President for Innovation and Ventures. And college students do seem to be biting even as student loan debts climb. The average Tap and Go user places 4 orders per week. Wow. 4 times 3, 12. $12 a week. $12 a week. That'd pay for a pizza, darling. Just putting that out there. Dumbasses. I... Can you really, really, really be that freaking lazy that you can't go to... Isn't there a 7-Eleven on every goddamn corner? If it's not a 7-Eleven, it's a Walgreens. I swear. Every time I go to a city, that's all I see is Walgreens and 7-Elevens. They're everywhere, people. You can't freaking go down there and get one yourself, you lazy ass. Jeez. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy people. Oh, bye, Botticelli. Get some rest. Get your back feeling better. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Yes, dear. Actually, yes, Atrax, I have talked to some of those college age kids, and dealing with the general public, my job as a receptionist at a car dealership, you'd be surprised how many college kids I do get to talk to, and how many of them are very demanding, and how many of them have absolutely zero clue as to how things work in the real world. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. It's even sadder when I go to, let's see, Sonic, something along those lines, and I give them a 20, and before they can figure it out with their little changer thingy, I can tell them what my change is. It's really sad. I'm old. My brain doesn't work as well as it used to, and yet, there you go. People waxing their butt hair. Great. Thanks, Darth. Ugh. Ugh. Wow. There's some crazy ass people in this world. Hey there, Mary B. Hey, Faye Grimm. How you doing, darlings? Okay. Oh, I already did that one. I'll just close it. Going back to my pocket again. Okay, I believe this was Marcos that shared this one on my wall. And it's from newsparody.com, so take it for what it's worth. It's also from 1111, so it's just a wee bit old. California veterinarian now offering sex change operations for transgender dogs and cats because, well, they're... Wow, I'm just not going to say it because my mind went somewhere. It's just really, it's nasty just to say it the first think it, let alone. Okay, Rainbow Poodle here. Hi, I'm a Rainbow Poodle, and I want to be able to hike my leg instead of squat. Ellie? For what it's worth, here we go. Dr. Carlos Walter, a veterinarian from Contra Costa County in Northern California, is the first DVM in the country to perform sexual reassignment surgery for dogs and cats. As Dr. Walter notes, spaying and neutering of pets is already a universally accepted method of animal population control. So I'm just taking it a step further. So instead of them being an it, now they will... Wow, talk about having a pet with an identity crisis. Dr. Walter is a traditional vet until just a few months ago when he adopted a niche market strategy by focusing exclusively on transgender animals. In other words, he's a fucking whore. Okay? You're a fucking whore, dude. Seriously. He rebranded himself as a sex change vet, and free-thinking pet owners soon began lining up in droves. Shameless hussy whore is what you are, darlin'. Money grubbin', shameless hussy whore. Apparently their waiting list is about 6 months long. Ugh. Awakened by the growing acceptance of human transgenderism, many pet owners are becoming much more sensitive to the true sexual identity of their pets. Okay, so if you have a female dog that humps your leg and a male dog that humps your leg, which one of them it has a sexual identity crisis? Neither one. They're dogs. Dogs hump legs. I always knew my boy cat self-identified as a girl, so I've called him Jaja ever since he was a kitten, says Joanne Brandenburg, a full-time e-bear from Pomona, California. I'm really looking forward to having Dr. Walter cut Jaja's penis off. Wow. Do you people not realize how you're fucking mutilating your pet? That is cruelty to animals, asshole. Jesus. Palomino. Apparently Lucy, a female dog who identifies as a male cat. What? Is one of the 912 pets currently on Dr. Walter's waiting list. Lucy's owner, an opera queen named Bobby Buffington, is thrilled about the dog's imminent sex change, but wishes there was some way to change Lucy's species as well. Yes, I'm loving how this is just this parody. And you know, there's probably people out there that would line up to do this shit. I know Lucy will be happier with a penis instead of a disgusting vagina, said Mr. Buffington. But until she can live freely as a cat, she will never be truly whole. So, you're going to give your cat a penis and then turn your cat into a pussy. Alrighty. Really fucked up world, you know that? But Dr. Walter is hesitant to perform a species change operation. I've never even experimented with that, he confessed. I'm pretty artistic, though, so I could probably make Lucy resemble something akin to a cat. But he, would actually still be a dog, so probably still hump your leg and not scratch the walls. Just saying. Not surprisingly, poodles are the most common breed on Dr. Walter's waiting list. As the sex change vet explains, poodles used to look like normal dogs, but a couple centuries ago they became the favorite pet of high society women, who began shaving the poodle's nether regions for unspoken reasons, giving the breed the distinctive transgender look it has had ever since. So, hey, alrighty. Thank you, newsparody.com, for that lovely little romp through what the fuck is wrong with the world. I really appreciate that. Does your parakeet have... I don't know, but you know what? If your parakeet gets breast augmentation, I happen to know people that prefer breast meat. You better keep that parakeet in the house. Just saying. Freaking nutsoids. Yes, I know. Parody. That's what parody means. Okay. I don't remember who shared this one. But apparently, mental midgets abound. Maybe it was Atrax. I think maybe it was Atrax. This is from the OrlandoSentinel.com. Apparently idling next to a cop, it's a bad idea to be sipping a cold beer. Yeah, it is. Drinking a cold one in traffic rarely ends well. It's especially true when the car in the next lane is labeled Orlando Police Department. But that's how Edgar Cortez found himself in jail shortly before noon Saturday on charges of driving with an open container, carrying a concealed firearm, and armed possession of pot with intent to sell. Armed possession of pot. Okay. As I passed the vehicle, I observed the driver drink from a bottle that appeared to resemble that of an alcoholic beverage, said Officer Jose Sanchez. The bottle's content appeared to be a dark yellow in color, resembling or reasonably appearing to me to be the color of beer. Maybe he was drinking pee. Same color. If it was frothy, I don't know what to tell you. It turned out to be a Corona Extra, a pale lager brewed in Mexico. Initially, Cortez did not want to pass my patrol vehicle and wanted to stay behind, avoiding a traffic stop. Well, until he had a couple more swigs and went, "Fuck it!" I knew he was doing this because he reduced his speed to almost a complete stop in the roadway. Well, a lot of times people just have a butt pucker moment when they see a cop car because it's like, am I going to live through this encounter? Both drove slowly east on Vinland Road until Cortez passed and Sanchez lit up his patrol car's red lights. Approaching the stopped Honda Compact, Sanchez wrote he drew his pistol and ordered Cortez to raise his hands after watching him push or pull something underneath the driver's seat. A push me pull you. Okay. He also noticed the smell of unburned marijuana and spotted an open bottle of Corona behind the front passenger seat. The same bottle I saw Cortez drinking from. Are you sure it was the same bottle? Maybe it was just another one that resembled it. I think it's an alleged bottle. That's what I think. Cortez subsequently handed over a small bag of marijuana and said there was an open bottle of beer behind the seat. After he was removed from the car, a 9mm pistol loaded with 11 cartridges was found under the driver's seat. Well, Florida, you never fail to entertain. Y'all just really have overachievers down there in the category, don't you? Alrighty. Fake dog testicles to make your dog look complete. Wow. No. Don't think I'll do that. No. Yeah. Crazy. Yes, Lino? Okay, let me refresh this. I think I'm going to go check out Farkleroni. Did you know that Colombia's Monserrate monster confesses to killing 7 women in self-defense? Now, if they were all menopausal or menstruating and you did something to piss them off, well, then I could see self-defense. But really? Apparently in Bogota, a man in Colombia known as the Montserrat Monster confessed to killing 7 women in Bogota by strangling them, claiming it was in self-defense. Darling, quit putting yourself in a dangerous situation and you won't have to worry about that. 4 decomposing bodies of women ages 18 to 22 were recovered Tuesday, and Bogota's Metropolitan Police identified the Montserrat monster as Freddy Armando Valencia Vargas, a homeless drug addict who no, it had nothing to do with the drugs, to where he thought that decomposing wow. Apparently, he confessed to killing the young women who were drug addicts. He would lure them to a makeshift camp he'd made in the dense forest on Bogota's Montserrat Mountain near a popular historic church. He would offer the women comforts and hallucinogens, expecting sexual favors in return. I gave them food, clothes, bathed, and gave them what they liked, he told the apparently city Nocius or Notchius. When they were clean, I told them to give me mine, but no longer wanted to give me anything. They wanted to go and steal things, so they attacked me. Okay, I'm thinking they were probably fighting someone that thought, okay, I fed you, I clothed you, now I need some pooty poo, and you was going to get you some pooty poo whether they wanted to give it or not. You know, that's kind of like going out on a date with someone. Just because you go to dinner and a movie doesn't mean you're going to put out, hun. No. Which is why I go Dutch treat. So I don't have to worry about that shit. It's like, excuse me, I paid my way. Kiss my ass. And no, don't get anywhere near my ass, you asshole. In any case, authorities said identifying the bodies may be difficult due to the degree of decomposition. I think they need to get bones to show up down there. Some of the bodies were dismembered. And Valencia Vargas is being held by the Bogota police and will be transported to the Modelo jail, where he will remain pending criminal proceedings. He will also undergo a psychiatric evaluation at the prison and could possibly be placed in the prison's mental health facility. I suffocated them by squeezing their neck. It was self-defense because they attacked me to leave without paying. Everything I did in self-defense. They intended to assault me, and all I did was defend myself. Okay, you were standing in the doorway, and they caught you in the nads. Okay, that might be assault. Might be a pepper. Apparently, he studied industrial engineering, but began using drugs after his mother's death about 12 years ago, and eventually becoming homeless. He said he had had a woman he loved who cheated on him, which devastated him, just like his mother's death. Therefore, he went out getting other homeless druggies and feeding them, clothing them, bathing them, choking them. There you go. Yeah, what's that, Darth? Oh, Asmo, good Lord. Okay. Yeah, and somebody shared something. I don't remember who it was. Somebody shared an article on my wall the other day about some guy giving a horse a blowjob. Really? Ew. Ew. That's just gross. I know, rascal, you're wanting to help. Oy, this guy is nuts. There's lots of nutty people in this world. But it was in self-defense. Hi there, Paul. How are you doing, darling? Okay. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. I got the hick burp cha-cha-chas. Hey, did you know reading the news too much can take 5 years off your life? Duh. Yeah. Apparently so. That's from FARC. And this was seen at 11. Can worrying take years from your life? Apparently it can. This is from New York CBSLocal.com. From work to the kids, people have a lot to worry about. Even small stuff like gift giving and holiday family get-togethers. They cause us to worry. for up to 2 hours a day, according to a new study out of the UK. When you do the math, that adds up to as many as 5 years off your life. It's time you could be spending doing something else, not to mention the health hazards caused or worrying can cause. So why worry? Don't worry, be happy. When stress is controlling us, it could be a killer, said clinical psychologist Dr. Bart Rossi. Just ask Rosie Gill, 36, who was diagnosed with panic attacks in her early 20s. Heart racing, thinking you're really ill, she said. Rossi said that there are very specific ways you can break this cycle of worry. What we need to do is come up with some plan, some strategy, and as I said, changing the expectation level that you have. See, to me, my expectation level, if I wake up in the morning and I'm breathing, which, yeah, some people say, duh, Grammy, but no, seriously. If I wake up in the morning and I'm still breathing and I can get myself out of bed, it's a good day. Rest of the day's bonus round, so why worry about it? Sure, I get frustrated and I get pissy sometimes, depending on people that I'm having to deal with. But you know what? That's all on me. Because even if they're being a dickwehead, if I don't want to react to their dickweheadedness, I don't have to. Or if I care to react to their dickweheadedness by just laughing in their face, I can do that. Or I can be a screaming meanie. I much prefer laughing in their face. But it's all my choice. Apparently, having a strategy will help you feel more in control, according to Rossi, and he also suggests imagining where you'd be in 6 months in terms of the problem. So, what do I have to do between here and there to make a difference, he said? You need to start talking about your worries and concerns. That can help ease them. Knowing all the facts about something worrisome can help prevent your imagination from running wild. Listing your worries on paper can actually help you realize that some of them may never come to fruition. One other little bit of advice I would give you is once you list them on paper, burn that paper. All your worries just went up in smoke. Hey, how's that for an idea? Another bit of advice, doctors say you should never worry about your past. You can't change it, and worrying about things you have no control over is a waste of time, which is true. For Gill, these coping strategies helped relieve her panic attacks. Everybody has difficulty. Take a step back and look at what you can do to change the way you think. And really, seriously, you can take a step back and then take a step forward and then take a step back and then take a step forward and take another step back. And guess what you're doing? The cha-cha! Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. Don't worry. Be happy. It's all good. Yep. That's right. What? Me worry? I don't worry. Why should I worry? I don't need to worry anymore. That's right. Grammy E. Newman. I don't need to worry anymore because my hair has already turned gray. So that's the whole reason for worrying, isn't it? To make your hair go gray? Well, mine went gray. Thank you, cowboy darling. Okay. 5 years off your life. How do you know you're going to have those 5 years? Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after you stop worrying, you get hit by a bus. But don't worry. Oy. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. It's okay. It's all good. Yes, darling. What was that? Okay, Christopher. What you got to say, sweetheart? Let's see. Oh, go on, Atrax. Don't apologize, Christopher. I dropped an F-bomb 4 minutes into my show, so it's okay, honey. It's okay. F-bombs are actually okay. They're very good at relieving tension. You know? Fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, 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 fuck. See? I feel so much better already. And I can tell people I have Tourette's. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, from the Ross story. The FARC headline is, FBI bust a terrorist attempting to buy automatic weapons for a hit squad he was assembling to carry out mass shooting attacks in the U.S. Authorities believe he may have a connection with a group of refugees who arrived in America in 1620. Well, let's check this shit out, shall we? Apparently, from the Raw story, the FBI anti-terrorism unit busts a racist hit group leader buying machine guns to execute Jews and blacks. Alrighty. Well, dude, why just pick on them? These people that pick just certain little categories. I mean, if you're going to be a hateful asshole, you know, it really doesn't make a shitting bit of difference. Once someone's dead, it doesn't make any difference if it was a hate crime or not, because as far as I'm concerned, if you killed them, obviously you didn't love them. A man from Whitehall, New York, was indicted in federal court this week after an FBI anti-terrorism task force discovered that he was buying fully automatic machine guns to allegedly execute minorities. Allegedly. Thought police. See, that's what the FBI is turning into now. The FBI anti-terrorism task force is now the thought police. According to the Albany Times-Union, a federal complaint accused 18-year-old Shane Robert Smith of buying weapons and ammunition from an undercover agent on August 6th. The firearms included 2 weapons capable of firing capable of firing as fully automatic machine guns. A Colt M16 Model A2 and a Military Armament Corporation MAC-10 machine gun. I'm thinking if they were selling that shit, why is that not considered entrapment? Smith also acquired a Beretta Model 92 FS handgun and 120 rounds of armor-piercing green tip ammunition. Green tip, does that have kryptonite? The teen first showed up on investigators' radar in May when he began buying machine guns online. Federal documents indicate that FBI investigators posed as gun sellers on a Russian social media website after Smith posted a request for automatic weapons. The Post-Star reported that Smith told undercover investigators that he needed the weapons to execute kikes, coons, and get money for the crew. Kikes, coons, and crew. He's got a issue. Smith explained that he was building a hit squad and would need a sidearm or heavy weapon in case he got cornered. Well, how wonderful for you, darling. In June of 2014, Smith was arrested for painting racist graffiti and threats of violence on homes and cars. Smith was placed on probation, but the case was sealed because he was under the age of 18 at the time. Smith's family insisted to W10 that he then purchased the weapons because he loved the military. But neighbors said that they always locked their doors because they knew Smith was trouble. He's trouble, that one. You know, it's never the ones that the neighbors say, you know, that guy's trouble. It's always he was such a nice young man. Those are the serial killers. The ones that all the neighbors go, he was so quiet and unassuming. He helped me take my garbage out to the corner. Such a nice young man. Yeah. It was mostly hateful and vitriolic words against minorities, and he was talking about hurting people and killing them and uniting them. This is apparently what Smith ran, or Smith had on his disturbing Facebook page. Okay, a guy like this can have a disturbing Facebook page, but I can't have Namaste for my middle name on Facebook without getting a Facebook timeout, because I can't prove that my name is my name, even though I gave myself, I didn't use my given middle name. I gave myself one. Fuck me running. Apparently, Smith was indicted on 2 counts of illegal possession of a machine gun and 1 count of possession of an unregistered firearm. He faces up to 10 years in prison, which I'm thinking, Second Amendment. Yeah, he's a whack job, or maybe he isn't. Maybe he's framed. I don't know. I don't know the kid. He seemed like he was troubled, though. Not like that nice young man over there, That Mr. Bundy guy. He's such a nice young man. And he's always around pretty girls. Shit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There's crazy people in this world. Saeed Farouk. Ah, see? That's how they're going to do it. That's how they're going to do it. Oh, Farouk's brother is Billy Bob? I didn't. Wow. That's a good one, Atrax. Oh, their mother's name is Giva? Cool. That's a lovely name. Alrighty. Well, damn. I knew it was either going to be one of those, and actually when Porcus got a hold of me earlier today and told me about it, I said, so, let me guess. It was a Bible-thumping, gun-toting, right-wing nut job, right? Because that's always who it is. But apparently it's Saeed. And, yeah, because how else are they? I'll bet you they found a passport close by and it said he's from Syria. I'll bet. I'll just bet. Who wants to take up that bet? Oh, do you people not realize? I mean, it's no goddamn wonder people over there hate the U.S. and hate Americans, if they actually do. But I can't say as I blame them if they do, because we're going over there bombing the peace into them. We're going to bomb democracy all over this place, by God, and you're going to be happy for it. Who gives a shit that we spell peace a little bit differently? Really? Assholes. We need to stop that crap. We really do. We need to stay home, take care of our own, and leave people around the world alone. Unless they come over here and start causing trouble. And I mean, seriously, they start causing trouble. Not none of this shit of, dude, I can hook you up with all them fixins for a dirty bomb so that you can attack the imperialist Americans and then arrest them and say, see, we caught a terrorist. Fucking nut jobs. Oi, 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 oi. See, that's why I don't worry anymore, because I know somebody's going to be slinging some shit. Somebody's going to be making some crap up, so why worry about it until it's right there in your face and you got to deal with it? Why the fuck worry about it? Just go about your daily business, do your thing. When shit hits the fan, then deal with it. But until then, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that, because, okay, I'm sure there's going to be people saying, oh, what? You're just telling people to just go about their happy lives? Okay, I have a Western Kansas mentality, and those of us out here that grew up in this neck of the woods, not just Western Kansas, but basically this type small town upbringing or whatever, a lot of us know, especially when we can have inclement weather and we can lose electricity and all this other fun shit when that stuff happens. You make sure you have enough food for at least a month. At least a month. No, that's not called being a homegrown terrorist. That's being just fucking common sense when you live out in the boonies. So you don't have to go grocery shopping all the time. The only thing you have to go and get occasionally in that month's time is milk. Unless you have a cow. Ah. Crazy, crazy, great. Okay, I gotta close. I don't want this one. Why am I on this one? Back to Farky. Farky, fark, 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 fark. They have multiple San Bernardino shooting threads over here on Farkle too, and I'm just not going there. Oh, another human Barbie. Yippee skippy. Okay. Oh, here you go. Okay. This is from WTOP.com. The FARC headline is Good news, commuters. That bumper-to-bumper traffic you sit in every day is actually helping to keep you alive by preventing high or fatal high-speed accidents. Just because you're having a heart attack because you're late for work or whatever the hell doesn't mean shit. Apparently this is the ranking of the most dangerous states to drive in, which, yeah, I've driven in a few of those. I don't even know the list yet, but I've driven in a few. This is out of Washington. Drivers cursing the congested commute in the D.C. area may take comfort in knowing the heavy traffic is improving the chances of arriving at their destination alive, unless you've got someone with roid rage or road rage, however you want to put that. Then maybe not. A new analysis of the driving risk in all 50 states, but not the District of Columbia, because it's not part of the country, shows Virginia and Maryland are among the safer states, in large part because of how much driving is done in crowded Northern Virginia and close in Maryland. The website 24/7 Wall Street reviewed state-by-state fatality data from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety and urban rural travel data compiled by the Federal Highway Administration. According to the analysis, Montana is the most dangerous state to drive in, with 22.6 roadway deaths for every 100,000 residents. With only 4.9 deaths for every 100,000 residents, Massachusetts is the safest state in the country. Actually, how quinky-dink is this? Had a couple that stopped in this morning where I work having an issue with their vehicle, and they were from Montana. Had a lovely little chit-chat with them. Lovely. They were wonderful people. And she was saying how they had gone down to the Houston area to see their new grandchild. And she said she is so glad she's back out in Booneyville because she hates driving in cities because those people are fucking crazy. She, as she put it, bumper to bumper 60 miles an hour is not my idea of a good time. Which I can't say as I blame her. Apparently, Virginia and Maryland score well because in 22 of the 25 safest states, less than half of all miles driven were in rural areas, where speeds are higher and there are more two-lane roads where risk is greater for head-on collisions. There is a silver lining to the heavy traffic in the metropolitan areas. Speeds are lower, there's more congestion, and that means that fatal crashes are less likely. It also means that you're sitting there longer, breathing all those lovely little pollutants. So, you may not die in a car crash, but you'll get cancer. And then they'll get you with all that chemo shit. Figure that stuff into the equation too there, Mr. Buddy Boy, and I'll bet you it evens out pretty damn close. I saw that, yeah, I saw that Putin was going to have turkey for Christmas. Hmm. Okay, put this over on World Truth as well. Crazy drivers. Yeah, God dang stutter fingers. I hate when that happens. Yes, I see someone contacting. I see someone contacting me from the great Skype beyond. Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. Okay. Hi, 613. Hi, Penny. How are you guys doing this evening? I hope you're having a splendiferous evening. Oh, good Lord. This is from mlive.com. The FARC headline is Another BB gun on the streets. Where will it end? Chief, we may have a break in the case. So let's see. Let's see. What the hell's going on here? Ah. This is in Michigan. Oh, not to be outdone by Florida. Y'all got to step up, don't you? Accidental 911 call leads to arrest for stolen BB gun. Because, oh, the humanities! Apparently it landed a Traverse City teen behind bars for allegedly stealing a BB gun from Magir, or Magir, however you pronounce that. The Grand Traverse County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call at about 2 p.m. Monday, November the 30th, on a report of a teen who stole a BB gun and then ran from store security. The 17-year-old had been seen concealing the gun in the waistband of her leggings. Ah! Her leggings. Well, one of the two males with the suspect had purchased BBs at the store, the deputies said. About 2 hours later, an accidental 911 call from a cell phone near an Acme area hotel led deputies to the retail fraud suspect. That's what they're calling it now. Not shoplifting, retail fraud. Okay. While the call was connected, dispatchers heard a male and female talking in the background about how they had just run from police. The female was arrested for retail fraud. An 18-year-old Traverse City man who has a warrant for his arrest fled before deputies arrived. Authorities said that he was an accomplice and additional charges are pending. The BB gun was recovered. Film at 11. Wow. You know, you could put your eye out with that thing. Doesn't say if it was a Red Ryder. That is true, BB. A $50K salary in California is like $25K in other states. Actually, it's probably closer to 15. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to go back to my pocket. I know I had... Where's my pocket? There it is. I'm losing my mind. I know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Marco shared this on my wall the other day, and I just got to go there because it's like, really? Seriously? Ass munch. Ass munch. I don't think I did this. I might have. What is today? I might have done this next week or last week. I might have done this next week. Let me know if it's a repeat. Shit, I don't remember. This is from the stonerscookbook.com. Success. A judge approves dying woman's access to medical marijuana because, well, she's dying and she won't be able to use it for long anyway, so who gives a shit? Yeah. Apparently, a 64-year-old woman from New Hampshire has just been granted access to medical marijuana after pleading that she might be dead before the first dispensary opens in Maine. That's transporting a controlled substance across state lines. Are they going to nail her for that? Apparently, Linda Horan would have otherwise not been able to access medical marijuana to treat her cancer, but on Tuesday, a judge granted her access to medical marijuana before the opening of any dispensaries. Wow. Please, sir, I'm dying anyway. May I have some? Lawmakers in Maine have approved the use of medical marijuana for a limited number of medical conditions over 2 years ago. However, the first 4 dispensaries of the state are not due to open until early 2016. Linda Horan sued the state, saying that she may very well be dead by the time those dispensaries open, but she still wants the opportunity to use the medicine she needs. Excuse me. Her medical marijuana card was scheduled to be issued on Wednesday, a day after she was granted access in court. It's not likely others will be granted the same benefits, though. The state argued that giving Linda the right would undermine the efforts to stringently maintain the distribution of medical marijuana in Maine. However, the judge still ruled in Linda's favor, and she will be allowed to access medical marijuana. It's unlikely, however, that others in the same situation will be granted access before next year. Department of Health and Human Services spokesman Jack Leon says that they are still determining how it will handle future applications for a similar nature. The agency is still reviewing the decision made by the judge with its lawyers. And you know what? It's a fucking weed! Jeez, this gal is dying, and you're telling her she can't have a fucking weed? Maine is also allows those visiting the state for an extended period of time to have access to its medical marijuana program as part of its cannabis policy. Here's a cannabis policy for you. It's a fucking weed. Get rid of any kind of strictures, regulations, whatever you wish to say about it. It's a weed. It's not illegal to grow dandelions. They are being careful to identify those that want to buy marijuana and drive home versus those that are spending time with family or on a vacation in the state. Horan said that she will be visiting family in Maine. I'm thinking if she's dying of cancer, she's probably not going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of driving herself anyway. Just putting that out there. Although Linda may be one of the lucky few that will be granted access to the medical marijuana program because of her extended visit there, it is nonetheless a breath of fresh air to see a judge behave in line with state views. It seems that over the years since marijuana was first legalized in the U.S., court rulings have been made under a blanket provision of the law. In this case, on the other hand, it seems the judge has acted with discretion regarding Linda's personal circumstances. Given that her condition is terminal, it only seemed in good discretion to bend the rules slightly to accommodate for her needs. So we're going to make you comfortable as you're dying, because we've already poisoned the shit out of you with... Yeah. Shit. Shit. It's a fucking weed. Jeez. That's true, Darth. Death is a cure. Yeah. But they can't make money off of you anymore when you're dead. I just really have a problem with a lot of this shit anymore. It's like, really? Why? And who died and made you in charge? I sure as hell didn't. Yet. Yet. God, let people have a toke. And I know 15 years ago I had a different attitude, but 15 years ago I also had to be the responsible adult in the crowd. And it kind of sucked. And so I had a cranky attitude. But I no longer have to be the responsible adult because I'm just responsible for me and my fur babies. So, hey, you know what? And even then, I wasn't really responsible for anyone else, but except for my children. And I didn't want to be responsible for them little turkeys. Oh well. Let's see. One more. Okay, we'll get to this one real quick because it's just totally messed up, and we may as well just go there. Atrax shared this on my wall as well earlier today. This is from thelocal.es. The world is totally fucked. Father and daughter incest couple protest as newborn taken into care. Well, Apparently, a Mallorca couple formed by a father and his 18-year-old daughter have gone public with their story in a bid to win back custody of their baby girl. Apparently, incest is not against the law in Spain as long as it is carried out between consenting adults. But a father and daughter are appealing after a judge awarded temporary custody of their child to the state pending a full investigation. The 36-year-old man insists he is in a unique and loving relationship with his 18-year-old daughter, Sarah, and that they should be allowed to keep his newborn baby girl, who is also his granddaughter. Wow, talk about messed up. The man, who has given his name as Chris, told the local newspaper that his ex-wife and mother of Sarah had reported him for abuse because she was jealous of the relationship. Now, I'm thinking she's just had the child. She's 18 now. So, is she getting ready to turn 19? Or was she under the age of 18? I don't know what the age of consent is in Spain, but I'm thinking, dude, you are one sick puppy. Wow, my ex-wife is jealous and cannot understand. So she's trying to destroy our relationship. Really? I'm thinking any mom that truly loved her daughter would try to destroy any kind of sexual relationship between her daughter and her daughter's father. Although, if it were me, I'm thinking the way I would destroy that relationship would be with something rather sharp. Talking about how he started the sexual relationship with his daughter, the eldest of 5 siblings, he said, "Our relationship started like they all do, with flirting, getting along, and then trust." Okay, you were flirting. And yeah, she was probably just trying to get daddy's attention. And then what'd you do? Say, trust me? Fuck you. And everything was going so well until people found out about it. Yeah. People found out about it and thought you're a sick asshole. We may be father and daughter, but she has never seen me as a parent because I'm much more like a friend than a father figure. So how long have you been a friend, Dad? He has denounced the moral judgment of authorities in light of the fact that incest is not against the law. Oh, and the age of consent in Spain is 16 years old. Okay. His daughter claims that before giving birth, she was given 2 options by social services: to give the baby up for adoption or move to a center and raise the child alone. When I fell pregnant, I don't think you fell pregnant, hun. Terminology, translation, whatever. When I became pregnant, I knew I wanted to keep it. I have always wanted to be a mother, she said. But within hours of the birth of her daughter last month, the newborn was taken into care. My relationship may be unusual, but it would be worse for a child to be given up for adoption or grow up in a center, she said. I'm thinking possibly in the center, I could see that, but being put up for adoption and being raised by some people that didn't believe it was okay for the dad to stoop his daughter, I don't see how that could be worse, hun. People say that the relationship is wrong. Well, I respect their opinion, but I do not care. The easiest option would have been to have an abortion, but we decided to have our baby because we don't care what people think. I'm happy for you, hun. I'm happy for you. You don't care what people think, but you know what? In polite society, there are just certain things. Judgmental much, Grammy? Yeah. Apparently so, Graham. That must have been how she fell pregnant. I'm thinking that father needed to have some dangly bits removed so we wouldn't have to worry about his daughter getting pregnant as well somewhere down the road, because we've always been friends. It started with flirting and then getting along and then trust. Yeah, I wonder how Sarah would like it coming home and finding her daddy lover being daddy lover to her daughter. Think about it, sweetheart. Yeah. That's just really wrong. Just really is wrong. Oh well. Y'all have been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on World Truth Radio and RealLibertyMedia.com Channel 9. Also on the WorldTruth.org Spreaker channel. Thank you for listening into the Wackadoodle Wednesday edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair for the wacky news and just plain fucking whacked out news of so far the week. I will be back Friday, same batty time, same batty channel, to give you the Freaker Friday festivities or kick off the Freaker Friday festivities.